team, are you still festering over the Nevada result, or are you now in the looking ahead mode?
I don't think we're festering over it, but it's definitely still in our heads. We can't, forget the loss, but we do have to move past it, and we have a ton of more games this season, and we have to go execute in those games. But it's in the back of our heads, and it's, you can't just forget a loss like that. We need to kind of play off of that and kind of know that we didn't play the way we needed to play. And today in practice, you can kind of see guys executing better and working harder on those little things, so that doesn't happen again.
On a lot of Cal teams that had more success, there was a lot of composing of will running up the middle. Didn't seem like there were a lot of runs between the tackles this last Saturday. How would you account for that?
I don't call plays. I just run them, but we being a center, I think that we do a good job at that, and we're definitely going to do some more of that in the next games to come. We have some great backs in EC and CJ, and even we have a lot of depth back there, and I think that's something we can do, and I think we're going to do a little bit more of that.
How did you guys work together, being together as a unit for the first time?
As an O-line, for the first game of the season, I think it went pretty well. Normally, the communication was good, and it didn't end up being a win, and that's not what we want. But overall, we were pretty happy with how we played as an O-line. Protection was really solid, and but we do need to get better as the first game of the season, and we have the whole season to get better every single game. So we're going to keep doing that.
How does the process of getting the plays in differ from being in a no huddle versus a huddle up?
Pretty similar. Instead of being in a huddle, we're just at the line calling plays, and that's about it.
On a different note, who chooses the uniforms for a game? It's fair to say that color combination probably wasn't the most popular one.
Yeah, it doesn't usually come down to me, but I like the all blues, to be honest. That's my favorite.
Players don't really have a role in that?
No. I've never been asked, but I'm an O-lineman, so I don't really care what I look like when I play.
Brian, you're playing a team this week that I'm wondering if some of your younger guys need to be reminded that even though they're not a Pac-12 caliber team, is it up to you guys to remind them that you got to take this game seriously too? Is there any fear of anyone on the team overlooking them, or is that not going to happen coming off of a defeat?
You see that as a problem with the younger guys. Usually nobody else, you don't have to worry about that, but after the loss last week, I don't think that's going to be a problem. I don't think it matters who we're going to play. Everyone's going to come out and play, especially because of the loss against Nevada. So I think that may help, keeping that in our minds, and we're constantly reminded. And it really comes down to how we play as a team. I think we have the tools as a team to beat any opponent, and it matters how we play, and the opponent doesn't really matter.
How much do you know about their defensive line, and have you had a chance to look at them yet?
Yeah, we've had a chance to look at them. They have a few different fronts, and they're a little bit more active than Nevada's D-line, so they really move around. They really give a good effort, and it's probably going to be a little bit tougher game for the O-line as a group, but it's kind of what we like to do. We like to work, so not worried about it, and it's going to be help us in the further games of the season.
Well, why would it be tougher? Just because of the things they do?
They're a little more active. Nevada likes to play into the O-lineman, which doesn't require much work besides setting in there and just straight up blocking them, and we oversize Nevada's guys, so it's not tough to do. But with these guys, they're bigger guys, and they like to move and really work some moves and work your hands and your shoulders. So that'll get us moving and feeling good.
Taking a look at the game film, what do you feel like the offense could have done better to be more effective?
It was honestly just one person here, one person there. We just need to play better as a team. I think it's a lot of little things that we need to execute on, and it's no one player, no one position. Like the O-line had problems, At some point, receivers, quarterback, running back, it was an entire team thing, and we're working on that this week. You know, today we had a really good practice, and we're working on executing all the little things. So I think that's one of our big emphasis.
There were some drives in the second half where you guys really got a good rhythm going. Does it feel different at all when you're in that no huddle, when you have 3, 4, 5 really successful plays in a row?
It feels good. You know, you feel like you're really dominating the defense, and that's what we need to get to, and we will. It's going to take some time because it's new to everybody, and especially we have a lot of freshmen at the receivers, and substitution can be a problem at times, and you know, we're going to get to that, and we just need to keep working at it, and a bunch of little things that need to be perfected.
CJ said on Sunday that last week's game was not Cal football, was just not Cal football. What does that mean to you? What is Cal football?
Cal football, first of all, we're gonna run them over, and I mean, that's, you know, just me, CJ, BC, we always talk about it. We like to run the ball, and we really have the tools to do that, and I think Cal football, we're out there attacking, and I think we're kind of, you know, not exactly going and attacking them like we're supposed to, but I think we'll get to that point, and it's kind of a good wake-up call for us. You know, we could have won the game and still, you know, may not have realized it, but so we'll see how it goes.
As maybe as a group, do you like the faster tempo? Does that suit the line well as the backs and the?
Yeah, I mean, at first it was a little rough, you know. When we put it in the spring, we're all out of shape. So, but now that we're in great condition, and it's natural to us now, and it's the same as huddle, no different to me.
How prepared do you?
Jim, hold on, I'm sorry. Time for a final question. He's got to get off to class, so we have time for a final question. Okay, we got Steve Williams for next.
How prepared do you think the team was for Bridgeford starting the first few series? Was there much talk of it during the week? Did it make much of a difference in your game plan?
It doesn't really make a difference. Our offense is set for any quarterback back there, and it's just a matter of executing. And you know, I trust Bridgeford to do that, and I trust Zach to do that. And you know, you can literally put any quarterback in there, and I think we'll feel just as comfortable because we have a lot of good guys back there.